All right, guys. Let's give it a little bit of time so that way people will know that we're here.
We're here live.
Yeah, we're here live. Actually, we're live on live on 7 different live streams. We're live on my radio station. We're live on my Roku TV station as well.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah, thank you very much, bro. Man, I'm here with the one and only, the one and only, the accordion assassinator, Hijo de su. The dance king with the accordion, bro. Man, I used to see you dance, and you still do it, bro. And that used to drive me crazy. Jaime Vianda. I'm sorry, bro. I'm giving you accolades and stuff. I didn't even say your name.
No,
I mean, how you been, bro, man? How you been?
Thank you. First of all, it's good to be here. And my headset came over here.
Oh, hold on.
There you go. All right.
There you go. Better.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it all. Excellent. Thank you for the welcoming and interview and saying hi to everybody. Yes, I'm Jaime Vianda. It's an honor and a pleasure saying hi to all our fans, all your listeners. And keep doing what you're doing, of course, because it keeps us all alive, keeps our fans focused, let them know what's going on, and let them know that, the latest on the artists and the music and stuff. Like my latest one right now is called Dulce para Amar. And, we're here at the fanfare. What can we say? This is the time to come out and enjoy the weather. Today is beautiful.
Well, compared to yesterday was so hot, bro. Oh, my God. And then they were like, come on out. Be here early. We got here early, set up our tent. Thank God we have a tent. But, man, it was so hot. It was beating out. I was like, who ordered the sun?
Well, we're never satisfied, right? Either too hot, too cold, or you can't have it just right or just warm, because Texas is crazy. One day it could be extremely hot, and like you said, like right now it's going to be cool. Well, we're going to have a cool night, but we're going to make sure we make it hot on stage for the fans out there to have a good time. I'm scheduled for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. At which stage?
The main stage here.
The main stage, by the way, the main stage, when you come in from the parking lot, I suggest people, if you have the opportunity, park at the parking garage, because it's the easiest access there. There are some other parking situations that you can go here. Parking garage is just the easiest, but if you go through the parking garage, as soon as you go in, the first stage that you run into is Hemisphere. The second one is Mexican.
Right.
The third one is the big stage. That is the civic stage, which is going to be over to your right.
Very nice. They got a nice setup.
It's
Very
nice.
nice.
It's really nice.
They really have this year, it's always different. You never know what's going to happen because things get moved around, whatever the schedule. But, they did a great job because you could tell the stage is really, really awesome and the sound system and everything. We should have a great show tonight. And I'm looking forward to, letting all my fans know from out of state, wherever you're coming from. Come down, be here in Texas. You should be here at the fanfare. Of course, you guys already know the schedule. It's always the same, where I'm talking about excitement, food, fun, music, a lot of entertainment, of course. And come out and get an autograph. I have a booth here. I'm about to start at, I guess, about 4 or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to be signing autographs and taking pictures.
For the next couple of hours, you should be there, or like an hour or so?
About an hour.
So you got an hour of opportunity right now. Right. If you are here, if you're listening to us on the radio or on the app, you'll, excuse me, we're over here on Media Row. And so you can go over there and check out. That's what it's called, Media Row.
I was wondering.
Yeah, it's called Media Row. And so I think I'm one of the few people that are here. I know.
I'm about 3 booths over, I think.
Yeah, and I know Tejano to the Bone is here. I know Puro Pedo is setting up right now. I saw a couple of other guys that were here as well. Tejano, of course, is always here. But I mean, it's really good. But what we can expect for sure is a great show, because you always put on a great show, brother.
Thank you.
I really do. I love everything that you do. Your new song is really awesome. What can we expect next from you, man? What's coming out in the future, bro?
Right now we've been talking about it too, because I am with Latinx.
Yeah.
Mixed Latin.
No,
Latin.
And your record coming.
I know. I haven't said it in a while. It's still like, like when you're off for some time and you feel like, golly, have I been on vacation that long?
It's because of the fact that you've you've been you've had a couple of health issues and stuff like that. You had to take some time off, and
No, not only that, you try to get away from the music for a while
yeah,
because you get burned out.
you gotta recharge, bro.
Oh yeah,
You gotta recharge.
And my way of doing that is a lot of times I watch comedy. I watch a lot of classics like I Love Lucy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It takes you far away from it because if you don't miss it, you're not going to be hungry for it. And
Right.
and when you get bored of it, then you're not giving it your all. You're just being up there like when you clock in. Oh, clock in. Okay, what we're gonna play? No. I was brought up and taught to say when you go on stage, besides appreciating fans being out there the most, you need to give it your all. You need to do your best of anything. And you're not up there to compete against anybody. I never go on stage thinking, oh, I'm going to be better than this or better than that band. No. We're on the same game. I know that. I understand that. And that's why I want all my musician brothers out there to realize that we're all in this game for the right reason, to entertain our fans. Our fans to have a good time, to say, hey, that was a great show. No matter who was on stage, everybody does their own thing and do whatever they do. I've always danced because I've always loved to dance before I danced with accordion, but that's one of the reasons I got lucky of combining the accordion with dancing at the same time because I figured, I can't be still. I just can't be still.
It moves you. It moves you.
And if it moves you, that's the right thing.
Yeah, I have a couple of artists that I promote that I'm a manager of. I have this one young girl. I have to tell her, hey, girlfriend, we got to sing first before we start dancing. But it's like talking to a wall. She's gonna dance, man, and you gotta love it. But you know what? I will tell you this. You've set the standard for a lot of people. A lot of young people look up to you.
Thank you.
You've been doing this for a long time, and that's not you've been successful at it, and you've been consistently well at it. And I really do appreciate all the things that you do, bro. I really do, man. From a fan since the beginning, I've been doing this for like 20 or 30 years, for a long time. And bro, you're just always kicking butt, man. I really do appreciate it.
And that's the good part about it. When I first started, we were the only and the youngest conjunto band out there. And to stick with it and think, it's not easy. One, it's not easy to be on stage and perform and not let nothing bother you or think of the fear or think of, are you going to do well? That will always be on your mind. At least it's always on my mind, getting nervous. Because if you're nervous before you go on stage, that means you still have that gut feeling of doing a good job. Because when you go up there and it's boring, well, then you're not going to do as great. The adventure is going up there and say, let me see if I can do better. Let me see what I can do. If I can make the fans really enjoy the music, My dad always say, you can get crazy, but don't get too crazy because you can't lose that music rhythm. My dad was old school. He played the bajo sexto.
Yeah.
So he says, keep the structure. Remember, keep that music there. I said, Dad, but we're doing something different, though. No, don't do all this stuff. We used to do a bunch of intros, all that stuff at the beginning. My dad was saying, what are you doing? Wait, no. We want to. I said, Dad, we're just trying to get the young generation involved. We want to get them around. It took a while, believe me. It took a while to convince my dad that, okay, well, let's see what's going to happen. It took time, and to see that today, I meet so many bands throughout the years, like in Corrales, like Palomino, everybody that I've met always said, man, Jaime, thanks to you, what you guys started got us involved into music, into conjunto, into accordion, playing bajo sexto. And I thought, wow, I did that, and I realized that when I was growing up, I just love playing. I just love doing whatever you do. It's the best. But when you hear that now and I think about it, I can't believe it. I just turned 60.
Oh,
60. So that's a big number.
Right. Well, let me tell you something, bro. You don't look any day over the age of 59.
I'm thinking.
No, man. Honestly, age is just a number in this way. How you feel and you're still putting out great entertainment, and that's very evident in your show because it's still an electric show. It's a wonderful show. And you know what? I did an interview not too long ago with the Guevara boys. They're 10, 12 years old, very young guys playing some conjunto. And when I asked them who were the idols, who did they pattern themselves after, you're one of the names. We were one of the first names that they put out there, of their inspirations and what they wanted to do. And they enjoyed, trying to emulate some of the things that you've done, and even some of the shout outs and everything else, because they understand the value of entertainment. I think sometimes we forget the value of entertainment.
Yes. So, I try to remind when they say advice or stuff you give to young fans out there and starting in music. One thing is, practice your dedication, your respect. Um, Keep both feet on the ground. Don't let it get to you. I mean, it's easy to think, oh, I'm on stage, I'm a star, or let it get to your head because it's not about getting to your head. It's about keeping that level, keeping that level head and that respect out there because you can be the best player, but if you have no respect, you're still nobody. You know that because you don't want to be considered, oh, he's just a show off. Oh, he's just this. No, you want to have the respect in the music industry. So that way, when you meet other musicians, everybody talks to each other. You want to feel that kind of comfort. You want to feel welcome talking to other musicians, saying hello to everybody else because that makes you feel like, hey, you know what? We feel like we're all in this together. Not better or not doing whatever we want to think better. I only say that once in a while because I get a lot of young young fans that tell me, oh, this guy he can kick butt, or he can kick this butt, he can kick that butt. He said everybody has that. It's not a sport. You're a better team than the other team.
Right. Yeah.
But it's about keeping a level head. Keeping a level head.
I think that's one of the issues that I just by human nature, everybody wants to compare something.
Right.
They want to have this, and like for me, I always tell people I don't have competitors. My show is just my show.
Exactly.
That's
Same
all it
thing.
is. There's plenty of people, plenty of everything. And as a matter of fact, you guys know because yesterday, actually at the radio gala, I had like 7 different other podcasters coming on my show. We had like 5 guys all at the
You
same
see,
time.
that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Everybody, you see, everybody can work together
Yeah.
because the better we get together and we unite, the bigger we all get.
The only way we can level up is together.
That's right.
It's the only way.
Unite.
And it's true. And by the way, that's when you do your best work is when you're working together as opposed to working against each other.
You feel no vibes. You feel no bad vibes. You feel like, you know what? This is team. This is teamwork. Nobody. Everybody has their own stations. Of course, everybody has their own music and everything. But we're still under what? The same category.
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah,
Music.
and we're all doing it for the fans anyway. So,
Especially them.
yeah. So,
They mean a lot.
so you're going to be here at the Civic Stage later on tonight. Now, for those people that aren't going to be able to make it, especially for those fans, because we cover 132 countries, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah. So for those people that want to get a hold of some Jaime de Anda merch, or they want to get a hold of some Jaime de Anda stuff, or they weren't able to make it today and they want to hire you for later on in the future dates, how can they do that, brother?
well, right now, of course, you can find me on Facebook. I have my fan page, Jaime de Anda, official fan page. My wife has her page, Darlene de Anda. She's my manager also. Our phone number is also, the office number is 210-801-6964. That's 210-801-6964. You can also Google my name, Jaime de Anda. The history will come out of what I've gone through and of course, incidents and stuff.
Don't look at the bad stuff.
Well, it's crazy, though, because it's the bad stuff that gets attention. And it's sad to say why, but it does. It attracts attention. I'm thinking, so you need to be a little bad in order for the other bad to get good? No. It's time to be good. You know what? It's time to be good. That's what it's about. So you can find me. Google my name, Jaime de Anda. You'll find it. All the information you need about, I also have a jaimedeanda.com website for more information. So give me a call. Give us a call right now. We're booking already. It's looking very good. We have a lot of out of state, Milwaukee Fest. We won Florida. We're going to, and we're doing California. And the good thing is, of course, Texas. We're doing all over Texas. I want to say hi to my fans, everybody from Texas, from Valle, from Dallas, all the way to Lancaster, all the way to Fort Worth, and then we could go on forever and ever. But my hometown, Houston. Hello, I was born and raised there. Fans, don't forget, look me up, look for it. If you got a private, you got a quinceañera, wedding, give us a call. Or any event also, we're ready. I'm ready to kick butt. So if you don't know, check it out.
Divorce. I hate them parties. You know what? I just realized I've interviewed you like 4 or 5 times on locations and everything, but I haven't brought you to my podcast, bro. I need to bring you to my podcast so that we can do a full hour of your song, your show, and everything else. So that way we can really bring the people in there and do a whole thing.
And a lot of times, still people don't realize that Jaime y los chamacos, that we part in our ways. They're doing their thing and we're doing our own. Sometimes it's either for the best or, we don't want to make things worse. But all we know is, I usually have been going to church a lot more, so we're leaving in God's hands to say whatever's happening. We want to make sure that we're following the right path, so we can live a good life and have some good followers.
Right.
That's what we want.
To be honest with you, this is how I usually respond to situations like that. When you're born, you're like 5 pounds, 19 inches. It would suck to be 60 years old and 5 pounds and 19 inches.
Yeah, definitely.
So you gotta grow. And sometimes you grow, you lose your hair, you cut your hair. You don't fit in the same pants.
You change.
And
Life
things happen.
changes.
Life happens, and sometimes that's what happens. If she wakes up in the morning and she leaves you, it wasn't because she was mad at you yesterday. It's because it happened over a long period of time, and that's okay, because you can still live. There's still time to move on, make yourself better. It's not always about a bad thing. It can always turn into a good thing, and the best thing for us to do is try to be better ourselves and just make it.
And
make
no
the best
matter
that we
and
can.
no matter what we all think or say, we always got to give thanks to the man upstairs every
Right.
day, and for what he's given us, and for whatever reasons or whatever we're looking for. Look for him. Look for him. He's the way out. He's the way that's going to give us better feelings, better thoughts. I've gone to church quite a few times, a lot more now lately, because it's crazy though. As you get older, you start getting closer and thinking, it's time to grow up. It's time to realize, let's be better people. Let's be kind to one another. We're all, and spiritually, we're all brothers and sisters. We're all brothers and sisters in this world, and not realize it. But when I've gone to church, one service, it was like, you need to remember, you must love and always be kind to your neighbor, to your enemies. You always hear that. I'm thinking, is he looking at me?
No, that fool threw some rocks at my dog.
Right? And, and it's crazy when you think about it. It says you have to let go, not because of them, but for yourself. You let go for yourself.
Yeah.
And, it's to give you that sense of peace
Oh,
in
yeah.
your life. And it's true, because you're hanging on to a burden, you're hanging on to a grudge, and you're being angry. And for what reason? You think about it after a while. Wait a minute. Why was I mad as a person? Or what was it all about? And it's always the same thing, because of something dumb or crazy or out of hand. And when you're older, you think about it. When you're young, you think that everything makes you mad or everything makes you right. You're always right, never wrong. But you know what? We learn, we grow up, and we live to know that, hey, every day, let's appreciate what God gives us. You never know. All we can say is, it's a blessing. And you know what? It doesn't hurt to say, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah,
We need that. We need that.
I think I always tell my kiddos, you wake up in the morning and just say, hey, guardian angel, help me make today a good day. Because that's what they're there for.
Yeah.
What better way to have the first thought in your head to say, today I want it to be a great day.
Yes. Because if we don't give that message, if we don't continue to pass that message, our young generation needs to hear it more. Needs to hear it a lot more. Needs to be reminded more that it's about that. It's about being happy in this world. It's about being happy in your life, because the only way you're going to be happy is if you make yourself happy and you tell yourself, you know what, I'm going to be better today. I'm going to be a better person. I'm not going to let anything bother me or get in the way, because that really sticks to you. It makes it messes up your whole day for a while, or it's on your mind. You can't do your work right, and it takes a long time to catch on what life's about. And life's about being happy and live every day as it wasn't tomorrow. If you didn't know you were going to live tomorrow, but it's a blessing. And it's a blessing being here with you.
Thank you so very much. I truly enjoy our conversations, man.
Thank you.
I mean, it's always been wonderful. Real quickly, you got T-shirts, you got caps over there, you got koozies.
Yes.
So if you're here in the area, stop by. Jaime Diana's got all of his merch right now. If not, if you don't have an opportunity, make sure you go to Jaime Diana's website, go to his Facebook, so that way you can get a hold of some of that. He's playing here tonight. He's got some more future dates there. Contact him if you want him to perform at your location.
That's right.
The only way we can level up together is together, and the only way you can help Tejano music is by requesting them to perform at your local bars or your local El
And
Jimenez
it's
from.
presidents on your radio, on your internet
Yeah.
stations, everywhere. Remember, you guys are number one. You guys do make us become who we are today, and we're blessed to have your support. And remember, we're always going to be here as long as God tells us until the time is up. But enjoy life, be happy, and that's what counts.
Thank you so very much, Jaime. I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy
We're
it.
going to put you on pause for the Cosmo. We'll be right back after this.
See you again.
guys, guess what? I got a good friend here with me, the one and only Marcus Daniels.
Yes, sir.
Equals to the voice from Waco, Texas.
Man.
East Texas. Oh no, you're west. That Waco's west.
I'm Central Texas.
Central Texas.
Central. And I think you introduced me before as West Texas, but I didn't correct you. That's okay.
It's the well. I see west. You're west of me. I was gonna say the Western Balladeer, but
Hey, can I borrow this intro music for my show? Will you sue me?
yeah, no, I won't sue you. You could borrow it. You know what? People don't believe I made it.
What?
Yeah.
See, I bob my head every time I hear the intro.
That's why, because I mean, they're like, holy crap. Yeah.
Good intro, man. Get your artist ready.
Yeah, man, I'm just the deal, man. I'm just the deal. There you go. I got my roadie here helping me out.
What's up, buddy?
How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Enjoying the weekend so far. I'm a little tired, but
so am I. But this is what we do, right?
this is what we do.
This is what we do.
We love it, and that gives you that extra little spark, right?
Yeah.
To keep going.
Yeah, we had a good time a couple of days ago over at the Radio Gala. We were able to talk a little bit. We kind of got invaded.
that was okay. That was fun.
No, it was fun, and it also brings legitimacy to what I say all the time. I don't have competitors. I have friends that do the same thing that I do, and they're welcome to come on my show. I don't even, grab a mic and jump in. I don't preface it with anything. It wasn't planned. It just happened.
Yeah, your demeanor, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak about others, it shows. So you mean what you say, because you're living what you're saying.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's why it's kind of funny to me, because people are like, "Dude, you really laugh like that," and I was like, "Holy crap! How am I supposed to laugh? This is me 24/7, But I guess they run into some people that aren't that way. But that's not me, and I lead by example. That's the way. How else can I ask something different of my children if I don't do what I say?
Yes, yeah, exactly. True.
So we got to talk about how you've got some stuff going on. You got a new band.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name of your new band, but tell us the name of your new band again.
Sistema is right here.
With a Z.
With a Z. Yeah, you remember that part, right?
Well,
Sistema
I was setting you up, bro.
Okay. Yes.
I'm trying to help you out, bro.
Sistema with a Z. We play our traditional Tejano music, cumbias, conjunto as well. So we're a very diverse country band. When we switch up, we really switch up, because we switch to a true puro conjunto when we switch up. So that's why we have so many band members, like 8 guys, So we have a bajo player and a guitar player, and we have timbales, we have somebody on percussions and a drummer. So, very diverse band, and we're just trying to make our way out, and hopefully West Texas soon. We play a lot in Austin right now, and of course Waco, Temple, Killeen area.
Now, I've said this before, and I want to keep reiterating it, because I want to dispel this rumor that you are one and the same with D. Burleson. And I've known D since his dreadlock days. I even remember D with cornrows. I remember D with the braids.
Yeah.
You are no D,
Yeah.
and that's not an insult, because D is very high energy. D is more of an alto.
Yeah. It's definitely his range is a lot higher than mine.
Yeah, but you are a balladeer. You are a smooth balladeer with a lower vocal register, and you've got a very smooth tone that comes across very clean.
Thank you.
And you do some really awesome cumbias that I love. And so, taking pictures of our that show.
Yeah, and of course, I think the stage presence of D is what some always looked up to, but I'm just different. You know, I focus on different things. Of course, I want to keep the crowd entertained, and that's why we try to keep our show so diverse. You know, which what Tejano is all about. You know, it's the diversity of it. I don't think any other genre is as diverse as Tejano. You know, so
Yeah,
and
most
that's what our
definitely.
band is about. You know, and yeah, I look up to him. I've been following him forever, and you know, of course, people are going to do the comparison, but yeah, we're totally different. Totally different.
And you know what I love about what you do, and you know, it's just that it's a great show in its own capsule. It's not it's they need to get away from that moniker. You know, it's well, first of all, I consider it a little prejudicial, but I mean, you guys weren't the only two black people in Tejano music. I remember Ruth. You know,
Yeah, Ruth,
you know,
Ruth and Bobby.
yeah, Bobby Butler. I was fixed to say Bobby Butler. Now, when you started doing Bobby Butler, I was like, hold on now,
Oh
brother.
yeah, okay, yeah, we talked about this. You were nervous for me,
Yeah,
with good reason.
but you know, but even still, that's what I'm saying. It's a lack of education, lack of understanding. But you know that's nothing to do it. But I did want you to go ahead and let us know what's coming up for you and where we can find all your information and everything else.
Yes. Okay. So Marcus Daniels, Tejano artist. You can find me on Facebook. There's like 3 pages out there. Sistema with a Z. Please follow Sistema on Facebook also. Follow me on TikTok. Marcus Daniel Tejano artist on TikTok. You know, Sistema, we have an EP we just released at the end of the year. Hopefully, by this upcoming year, towards the end, we'll release the full CD. And everyone say a little prayer for me. So hopefully there's this badass video producer, NDO Lawrence. Hopefully I can get him to produce a music video for Sistema.
Now you hear it here first. I will go ahead and help out my brother.
Okay.
But if he gives me something from McDonald's or Whataburger, it's off. The deal's off.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of it. We're gonna take care of it. We're gonna pull out the best product. We're gonna take care of it.
We're always here to support the fans. That's what we're here for. We're here for the fans. Thank you guys. Let's see here. Elisa Jimenez. Oh, hey, good job, Indio. Thank you so very much. I was talking to Jaime Leanda earlier. But yeah, y'all guys, you know what? Marcus Daniels, you've done such a great job throughout the years. You've helped out Stampede. You've helped out all these different bands. You filled in. You're a very humble person. You're not above yourself, which you know is a great character to be.
Yes,
A lot of people sometimes they get full of themselves, and you know,
oh, of course.
you know, and you know that's why I call you friend, because I know those people and I don't call them friends.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
But I wish you the best, man. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to go ahead and talk and share your deals. We need to get you on the show and do a full interview, so that way we can have a whole.
Okay.
You know, the whole thing,
I would love to have my new band Sistema on there if you would have us, man. I'd appreciate
Most
that.
definitely, so that way we can share your music, share your catalog. You know, I love your catalog. I have all of your albums, you know, and all of your everything that you've released. You know, I like your shirts, of course. You know, I'm like I say, I practice what I preach. I buy my merch, I buy my caps, and everything else. I have one of the first Marcus Daniel caps as well.
Nice. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
But yeah, you know what? The brilliant thing is that, or the great thing is that we're here to support each other, and the only way we can level up is together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so with that, thank you so very much,
Thank
Marcus.
you, man. I love what you do. Again, when I mentioned the last time, as I scroll through podcasts and I scroll through, you know, internet radio stations, there's a level of quality, and immediately I see it on yours. The difference. So, you know, anyone out there, he's not going to turn you away. If you need help, you want to make sure your sound is right. You want to make sure the production is right. People are going to keep scrolling if it doesn't look good.
Right.
So Lawrence, thank you, man. And I know you're the type of guy you're here for the industry and not just yourself.
I'm trying to do my best, man. You know, I'm trying to do my little bit for the world. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and log off real quick for just a bit, and I'll log back on as soon as I get another artist. And I'm gonna.
There's about 3 of them walk by here. And
I
kept
know.
Going. You're too slow.
They were waving at me, and I waved at them, and I'm like, "Where are you going?" So hopefully we'll get them on here. Marcus, thank you so very
All right,
much.
thank you, man.
Don't forget, Marcus Daniel. Go ahead and look him up. hit him up, get his merch, go to his shows, buy his merch at his shows. That's the best way you can take care of him. You support your favorite Tejano artist. That's how you keep it going. And Marcus Daniels, thank you so very much.
Throw dollars at me. I take tips on like strippers.
Loco, but just don't. No coins. We like the kind of folds. None of that jingles.
No quarters.
Okay, quarters, but you can warm them up first because it's kind of cold against the thong.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
All right, later, brother.